gal in my audience here a while back. She says, I got one of those little pans. Mom gave it to me after Grandma passed. They cleaned out her house. She gave me that pan. She goes, I just love it. She said, I don't understand it, but she said, you know, every time I cook in that pan, it tastes just like Grandma's cooking. There's a reason for that. It is Grandma's cooking coming through there. What they tell you, though, if you haven't heard this 100 times, heat it up. It'll kill the bacteria, right? Folks, when you become certified in food safety, what you learn is not all bacteria is killed by heat. That bacteria is excited to the surface of that pan. If you're using that stuff at home and you have stomach problems in your family, get off it for 30 days once. Watch what happens. Now I showed you the rest. Real quickly, let me show you the best. We'll get our foods on here. This is Kitchencraft, the original waterless cookware. The company was formed in 1911. They developed this technology in 1917. Now, what I'm the most proud of is, hey, we got some stuff going on in our economy right now, don't we? I know how to fix it. Let's buy from companies that do this. Ready for me here? You got to be a good audience this morning. Here we go. It is proudly made right here in the good old USA. Huh? There ain't no Hong Kong, there ain't no King Kong, and there ain't no job loss. Isn't it about time we invest in our own economy instead of everybody else's? And we agree with me on that. Now, by the way, Floridians, our main office is right here in Mount Dora, Florida. The ore for that is mined in New York State. The steel is made in Pittsburgh. And that cookware has been made in West Bend since 1917. It's truly an American-made product. Anybody here in my audience got an idea on what the warranty is? What do you think? Lifetime? I was waiting to see what you... It's actually unlimited warranty. It's multi-generational. Fellas, how many of you have Snap-on or Craftsman tools in the garage? Same kind of warranty. Your grandchildren have the same warranty that you have. Break a knob or handle, they replace it for free. Bend it or warp it, they'll repair or replace it at no charge. They're all oven safe. Knobs and handles included all go in the oven. And they're all dishwasher safe. Now how do they make it cook like that? There's 7 different pieces of material in here. They start with T400 so it heats real even. By the way, does anybody have the new flat top stoves? It works excellent on there, even the induction or magnetic, regular electric, gas, propane. Several different alloys of aluminum help that heat up real quickly. Everything that touches your food is wrapped in 2 layers of T304 surgical, the same stuff they make hip replacements or stents out of. 7-ply cookware, folks. That's why it cooks like that. Let's pass this around, serve up our foods, and we'll go right around like this and get around. Hey, whoever has it last up front here, would you set it right up front there for me on top shelf up there when we get done? Hey guys, I got a free gift for you. Everybody else, come on and sit. That lady will let you by and have a seat. We're going to serve you up some foods now. Let me get a quick drink so I don't lose my voice. All right. Uh-oh, you forgot the egg. I did it on purpose. You should have seen her face. It was kind of cute, actually. No, I did that on purpose because I wanted to see, what do you think one of the biggest fears that some people have when cooking with stainless steel with eggs and stuff is? Sticking, scorching that baby. I left the burner on and everything, didn't I? Watch this. Now, is there any way in the world we're going to call that egg over easy? There ain't no way that's over easy, is there? How about this? Look at this. How many of you cooks would deserve performance in your pan like this? Look at that. Isn't that great? See, this ain't the cheap tools. This are good tools, like us guys got in the garage. By the way, not only the cooks love this stuff, so the dishwashers. How about that? Now, does anybody remember that was in my show, how much water was in these old-fashioned carrots when I started them out? You remember? About a cup? Let's see what we got left. A quarter cup. What are you supposed to happen to the rest of that liquid? Evaporate along with vitamins and nutrients. Listen up, folks. Here's a little gem for you from the Mayo Clinic. The Mayo Clinic says if you're going to cook vegetables this way, you'd be better off to peel them, eat the peelings, drink this liquid, and throw this in the trash. Now, what do we do with coffee, for crying out loud? You grind the beans and drink the liquid. What do you do with the grounds? Throw them away. There's no nutrition left in the grounds. There's not much left in here either. Now, we captured some of it in here, but what do we do with this? Dump it. You know, Dr. Mayo, I think he had a sense of humor too. He once said that if the main drain in most American kitchens had a digestive system, it'd probably be the best fed member of the family. All right, let's get this on a plate, shall we? Now, if you're just going to cook or serve those at home today, folks, what do we got to do with them now before we serve them? Season them, right? Because if we didn't, would anybody eat them? No. So as Americans, tell me if you think I'm wrong. Americans, what we do as a nation, we go to the cupboard in the refrigerator and come back with stuff that looks like this. And here's a scene we see repeated over and over again. Man, honey, I don't know why my cholesterol's so high. My blood pressure sure has been shooting up. I can't keep my weight down. Oh, well, I guess I'm going to have to live with it. Folks, did you know that recently there was an article by Newsweek magazine where they call this stuff right here stroke in a box? If you're using it, use it in moderation. Have any of you tried one of the alternatives like Mrs. Dash? It's really good on a lot of foods, isn't it? How about this so-called low-fat margarine? Now, come on, have any of you ever really read the back of one of these things? It's chemicals. Guess what health food magazines say you're better off using than this? What? The real thing. No chemicals in it. Did you know this, folks? Health food magazines also say that if you use this in moderation, right? Moderation. Most people's systems handle it quite well, thank you. How about extra virgin olive oil? How many folks out there are using this? Good for you. Now, it costs more than regular oil, doesn't it? But what is your health worth? You know, they say this stuff has anti-clogging properties. What I recommend, obviously, the most is a good set of waterless cookware. The fact of the matter is, folks, we come to these shows to buy things for our homes and our families. This set of cookware will last you for generations, and everybody uses it. You had it 20 years? I bet it looks like this 20 years later, then. Isn't that something? Now, that's been sitting over here about 10, 12 minutes, right? You have it too, ma'am? How long have you had it? 46 years. I got another cookbook for you at the end of the show. Stick around, I got a new cookbook for you. Okay, we'll give it, put that right up here. Now that's been sitting over there 10, 12 minutes, right? Feel the top of that pan. It's still hot, isn't it? See, it'll stay like that for up to about a half an hour. See that there? Trying to scare him, you got nerves of steel over there. All right, get a load out of that, please. And we'll pass this around so everybody can see it. And you want to see that? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now, feel this, guys. That's something? Can you take that off? Yeah, I'll show you in a minute. We'll take that off. Yep, it'll come off. Okay, get a load out of that. All right, you want to see this? Now, we got plenty of seats here, guys. Come on in and have a seat with us. And we're gonna show you here. All right, now let's see what kind of a job we did. Oh, he's messing with me now. All right, hey, you know this gal right over here, you might not know it. You know she flew all the way in from Paris, France to be my guest chef? I'll kid you, but let's do this. She's a little shy, I don't know if you noticed it, so on the count of three, let's give her a big wow, show her what kind of cook she is. On three, ready? So 1, 2, 3, wow! Wait, really wow? Did you notice how the reds are still red and the yellows are still yellow and that broccoli did not turn military green? Now folks, is that red cabbage the same color it was when I put it in there? These foods have been all cooked together, but there's no intermingling of flavors. All those foods have retained their own unique individual flavor. Check this out, Kitchencraft thought everything. The covers also act as hot plates. If you need a hot plate, you got one. If you have a demanding spouse at home, they want to know why dinner isn't on the table, no sweat, you just tell them there it is. Now, if you're cooking with no water with your cookware at home, except for this lady and this one, what do you think would happen by now? You think that would have stuck, scorched, or burnt? Check it out. You notice that nothing permanently stuck to that pan. Now I'm a cook, folks, and us cooks love this cookware. There's somebody else in my house that deserves and loves this cookware. You know who that is? That would be the dishwasher, because that's what it's like to clean after cooking those vegetables with no water. Now I'll sanitize that in a little bit. Let me just sit over here. Hey, if I cook those vegetables with no water, can anybody explain to me where the heck all this moisture came from? The vegetables. What we did is cook them in their own natural moisture, not like this stuff here, huh? That would leach away the vitamins and nutrients. What this is living food, and it's for living people. And how about this? It's in living color. Tastes as good as it looks. Here's the thing I bet you didn't know. Did you know when you cook food this way, you actually eat less food? See, the vitamins and nutrients are still in there, you get full faster. Who'd agree with me on this though? If you cooked and ate like we did right here today, you'd probably be healthier and live longer. When's a good time to start? Let's start with the corn, shall we? Now the corn is the only thing I don't have enough for everybody, but what we're going to do is we're going to serve our volunteers first, but could I ask the couples to split, and then we could get a whole long way around this room. If you want to try that one, there's one volunteer, and our other one right over here. Now that corn was not boiled, there's no butter, and no salt on it. I want you to see what real corn tastes like. All right, we'll come around here, and then I've got a whole bunch over here. That's for you, sir, there. All right. And we can't forget about our little girl back there in the back too. She's so patient with me over there, all the way in the back there. Now give that a try. And look at her there. There you are. How's that? That's something? All right, let's get her some other stuff going here. I got several pieces left here. We're working our way around. All right. Wanna try that? Try the corn? Comes for you guys next. You don't know corn for you? All right. How's that corn? Isn't that something? Wait till you try the rest of this stuff. Who wants one more piece here? There you go. All right, sir, since you got the last piece, will you do me a favor, take a bite and pass it around? No, I'll kid you. All right, now, hey, look up here. See what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a little handhold on here. Would you guys help me out with this? We're going to make a little hand.